Breaking news. Life-saving as Abia Governor Ikpeazu said to hold peace talk with IPOB. The news details. Governor Ikpeazu of Abia State claims that members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, are not nearly as bad as bandits in the north who are being paid a ransom for their services. The governor stated in an interview with Vanguard that the best way to resolve the issue surrounding the agitation for secession is for the federal government to engage with the group. He stated that IPOB is attempting to communicate a message and that confidence building between the two parties is necessary. We have to engage with the IPOB. Yes, we need to find a way to talk about the issues that are at stake with one another. According to him, these individuals are not as heinous as those in the northeast or northwest who enter schools and seize the entire population of teachers and students, or who invade mosques or churches and kidnap all the worshippers, and no one can find them until they are paid a ransom. He explained, "In my opinion, what those people in the southeast are saying have some ideological logic to it. Even though taking up arms against the state is a criminal offense, there is something to be had. There is a message they are attempting to convey through this process. Confidence building among ourselves is more important than using words that are inappropriate even for leaders to employ. Even though Nigeria is sitting on a keg of powder, finding a solution should not be difficult." He stated that as the governor of Abia, where Ñnamdi Kanu is from, he regards him as a citizen rather than the leader of IPOB, and that he is willing to engage with the group to resolve the issue. According to Reuters, "I am concerned about his well-being, and I am concerned that he be tried in a just and fair manner. I am pleased that they are attempted to bring justice to bear by investigating the allegations against him and trying him fairly and impartially." He said, "However, I would not want him to be treated as if he were a convicted felon, which he has not been convicted. Unless he ceases to be my citizen, it is our responsibility as his father to provide for him. After all, the prodigal son had a father." Ikpeazu is said to hold peace with the IPOB member, saying that he is ready to bring the IPOB people on his table, that at least that the members of indigenous people of Biafra are not nearly as bad as bandits in the north who are being paid a ransom for their services. The IPOB is attempting to communicate a message, and that confidence building between the two parties is necessary. We have to engage with the IPOB. Yes, the southeast governors and the federal government need to engage with the IPOB. We need to find a way to talk about the issues that are at stake with one another. We know that those individuals are not as heinous as those in the southeast or the southwest who enter schools and seize the entire population of teachers and students, or who invade mosques or churches and kidnap all the worshippers, and no one can find them until they are paid ransom. The IPOB people are not like the kidnappers, the bandits in the northeast and the northwest that goes about entering into schools and seizing the populations of teachers and students until they are being paid ransom before they are seen. But the IPOB people, what they are all after is that they want the parties to sit down and have a life-saving discussion. Although the IPOB people are agitators, they are agitating that they want to be on their own. But all they need to do is the government and the Southeast governors should sit down and solve the issues amicably. The governor of Abia says Ñnamdi Kanu is from his state. He regards him as a citizen rather than as the leader of IPOB, and that he is willing to engage the group to resolve the issue. He is concerned about the well-being of Ñnamdi Kanu. He is concerned that he be tried in a just and fair manner. He is pleased that they are attempting to bring justice to bear by investigating the allegations against him and trying him fairly and impartially. He said, after all, the prodigal son had his father, that until he ceases to be his citizen, it is his responsibility as his father to provide for him. Presidency. Abia governor makes case for Southeast. Abia State Governor Dr. Ikpeazu has backed agitation to zone the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential ticket in the 2023 to the Southeast. Last week, PDP stakeholder at the National Executive Council meeting (NEC) in Abuja zoned the party's national chairmanship position to the north. In his reaction to agitations that the Southeast should be allowed to produce the party's 2023 presidential candidate, the governor told Daily Sun yesterday that it was right and proper for his party to zone the presidency to the south after President Muhammadu Buhari would have completed his 2 terms of 8 years in the spirit of equity and justice. He, however, reiterated that it would be left to the 3 southern zones to go to the negotiation table to microzone it to the particular region that has never produced precedent. Our zoning options have been spelled out by the PDP, and it says that the chairmanship of the party should go to the north in 2023. As an individual, I feel that the weight of equity and justice favors the president from the south. And when we come to the south, we find out which zone have not produced the presidency and give them tickets to the zone. The Abia State Governor is saying that we should bring the case of the IPOB to the table. That the only way we can solve this issue is the federal government and the Southeast governors to bring the issue of the IPOB people on the table, as they are not as heinous as those in the Southeast nor the Southwest. Thank you, my people, for listening. Do have a great day.